Good morning, students. Now, in this session, we will be studying about glass electrode. Now, what is glass electrode? Glass electrode is a type of indicator electrode, a simple electrode that is used to determine the pH of the given solution. Now, what is the principle behind this glass electrode? We know that when two different value of pH values of solutions are connected to each other by a thin membrane, there develops a potential between the two surfaces. That potential difference will be used to generate the EMF and can be determining the pH value of the dipped solution. So this is the main principle behind the glass electrode. When two solutions of different pH values are separated by a thin glass membrane, there develops a difference of potential between the two surfaces of the membrane. The potential difference developed is proportional to the difference in the pH value. The glass membrane functions as an ion exchange resin and equilibrium is set up between the sodium ions and the hydrogen ions present in the solution. For a particular type of glass, the potential difference varies with the hydrogen ion concentration and is given by the expression Eg equals to E0G plus 0.0592 volt of pH at the room temperature of 25 degree Celsius. Now this expression is used to determine with the pH range of test solution from 0 to 10. The pH range is fixed, that is 0 to 10. Now this is the diagram of the glass electrode. The glass electrode consists of a glass tube and it is a small bulge out portion. That bulge out portion is known as glass bulb. This glass is of special glass material containing composition of sodium oxide, calcium oxide as well as silicon oxide. Now in the between of the glass electrode there is an electrode. That electrode is made up of Ag coated with AgCl or a platinum electrode or platinum wire. So this acts as a base of the glass electrode. Now this thin electrode is dipped into a solution of 0.1 molar HCl solution. Now this is the basic structure of the glass electrode. When the pH of any given solution we have to calculate it, we will be using the glass electrode and connect in a proper circuit so that the pH value can be easily determined. The glass electrode consists of a thin walled glass bulb. A glass is a special type of relatively low melting point and high electrical conductivity containing silver chloride coated silver electrode or simply a platinum electrode that can be schematically shown as how the schematic redox reaction is shown. At the first, the anode portion is shown. Which portion will be acting as an anode? The electrode, that is silver electrode coated with silver chloride or Ag/AgCl. This electrode dipped into the HCl solution with a 0.1 molar. This portion will be acting as a anode and the other portion that will be acting as a cathode, that will be your glass or platinum that is dipped in the 0.1 molar HCl solution. The base of the glass electrode will be acting as a cathode and the electrode will be acting as an anode. HCl in the bulb furnishes a constant H plus ion concentration. Thus, it is a silver-silver chloride electrode, reversible with the respect of the chloride ions. It has the exchanging capacity with the H plus ions. See, this is the simple diagram of the glass electrode that we have studied in the earlier slide. Now, we will be doing the connections for the determination of the pH using the glass electrode. Now, this is the diagram. See, this one is the glass electrode on the left hand side dipped into an unknown solution of pH. The glass electrode is further connected to the potentiometer and the another end of the potentiometer is connected to the saturated caramel electrode. This electrode is used as a secondary reference electrode. And the another terminal of the secondary reference electrode, caramel electrode, is dipped into the unknown solution of the pH. So the circuit gets completed. The unknown solution pH has to be determined. The circuit is made on and the calculation of the pH ions will be considered with the exchange of the H plus ion present in the solution with the presence of the sodium ions at the glass electrode bulb will exchange it and the exchange will be directly proportional to the pH values. See, the glass electrode is used as internal reference electrode for determining the pH of the solution, specially colored solution containing oxidizing or reducing agent. Usually caramel electrode is used as a secondary electrode or second electrode. In order to determine the pH of the solution, the glass electrode is placed in the solution under test and this half cell is coupled with a saturated caramel electrode. The EMF of the cell is measured with the help of the potentiometer. Since the resistance is very high, so special electrode tube voltmeters are used to measure the EMF of the above cell. Since the resistance is very high, so we have to use special electrode tube voltmeters to measure the EMF of the above cell. Now the EMF of the complete cell can be given by E cell equals to E right minus E left. We are aware of the redox reaction phenomena. Now how it is written? It is written as 0.2422 volt with a minus of E0V plus 0.0592 volt pH. Now that is also further written in the form of the pH equals to 0.2422 volt minus E cell minus E0G upon 0.592 volt. Now the calculation is done by finding out the E cell of the EMF total E cell using the E0G and the voltmeter definitions. We can calculate the pH value. The E0G values of a glass electrode can be determining by using a solution of known pH. The standard E0G can be calculated by using a known solution of pH. So, we can easily calculate the pH of the known solution and that can be used to find out the unknown solution of pH. That for that purpose glass electrode is being used. Now what are the advantages of the glass electrode? It is simple and easy to be used. Equilibrium is rapidly achieved. The results are accurate. It is not easily poisoned. There are 4 advantages and all advantages are very simple. It is simple and used, easily to be used. Equilibrium is rapidly achieved. The results are very accurate and it is not easily poisoned. Now after getting the advantages of the glass electrode, we will shift to the disadvantages of the glass electrode, because every phenomena has the advantages as well as the disadvantages. The disadvantages is the very high resistance of the glass membrane is one difficulty, and for this reason it cannot be used with ordinary potentiometer. Potentiometer using vacuum tubes, however, have been developed that make the operation of the glass electrode both rapid and precise. Combination of potentiometer along with using vacuum tubes can be minimize the disadvantage of the glass electrode. This was the disadvantage of the glass electrode. Now every phenomena has some limitations. So there are some limitations of the glass electrode. The glass electrode can be used in the solution with pH range from only from 0 to 10. Electrodes composed of special glasses can be used for the measurement up to pH of 12. However, above 12 pH, cations of solution affect the glass interface and render the electrode useless. So we cannot use the solution whose pH has to be determined over 12. It is useful for 0 to 10. However, in some special conditions by using special glasses, we can calculate up to pH 12. But not more than pH 12, we cannot calculate it, as the destruction of the glass electrodes may take place. Now the second limitation is, although glass membrane electrode is very thin, yet its resistance is extremely high, of the order 10 to 100 million ohms, which cannot be measured by ordinary potentiometer. It is therefore necessary to use special electronic potentiometers. This was one of the disadvantages that we have overcome by using a combination of potentiometer along with the vacuum tubes. So, maintaining the limitations of the glass electrode, we can easily calculate the pH values of the glass electrode, pH values of the unknown solutions. These are the some references that we have used during this slide preparation. Thank you.